Como te goddamn llamas. I'm going to talk in this video like it is Monday, even though right now it is Sunday night. Actually, it's 12:08. Never mind. It technically is Monday. We had some great goddamn games yesterday. Every single game itself had something it brought to the table. Some had some crazy ass clutches. Some had some crazy ass fails. Some had some insane finishes that went down to the exact wire. I lost a couple cars. It was just insane. It was just a great time. In Monday Morning Barrow here, we're gonna go over week 2 of the Nub League, which will be happening this weekend. I'm still gonna wait until maybe Wednesday to find out if right now they're scheduled for Sunday. So, but if those teams want to get together with each other, let's say if like the first game is Washed Up versus YPN. Let's say Washed Up and YPN, the captains get together and say, hey, we have plans on Easter. Hey, do you guys want to switch our game to Saturday? You're more than welcome to. So I'm going to give the captains the opportunity to talk to the other captain to see if they want to switch their game, and they can communicate that with me. So right now, let's go over week 2 for Nub Week. And if you want to know the entire regular season, you're more than welcome to. Just come into my Twitch channel. By tonight, I'll have a command where you do ! Nub schedule or league schedule. I'll say it in my title. And by doing that, it will show you the entire schedule. That way you can see who you play from week 3 all the way to week 9. But right now, I'm just going to go over week number 2. So let me get up there. So right now, what you'll read is once you do that command, it says April 12th. But this is the only week as far as right now where I also put possibly some games may be played on Saturday due to Easter, and I'm going to let captains get together. So our first game of the day is going to be Washed Up versus YPN. Washed Up and YPN are both 1-0. They both have 3 points. So one of those teams are going to get their first loss, or they're going to get their ties going on. So that's our first game of the day. Then followed up at 10:45 a.m., we got Royalty looking for their first win today. Yesterday they lost to Dark Vortex, and they're going up against Purple Haze, who won their match, so they have 3 points themselves. So that's at 10:45. Excuse me. At 11:30, we got Dark Vortex. Wait, did I say I said Royalty versus Purple Haze, right? Yeah, it's Royalty versus Purple Haze at 10:45 a.m. For some reason, I think I said Dark Vortex. At 11:30 a.m., we got Dark Vortex, which is 1-0, going up against Jazuto, which is also 1-0. That's happening at 11:30 a.m. Then at 12:15 p.m., we have Nodak going up against Omega. Both teams looking for their first victory of the season. And then for the final game, we got Retro going up against Vatos, both teams looking for their very first victory. So out of the 5 teams that won this week, 4 of them are facing each other. 1 is facing a different team, and then out of our winless teams, again, 4 of them are facing each other. 1 is facing a winning team. So we'll get a big diversity in the records after 2 weeks. Again, even after 2 weeks, don't put too many chickens in this basket because, like I said, once we get to week 5, week 6, that's when you can start going, oh, fuck, we need to win these matches. Don't get me wrong. Do you want to win them right now? Of course you do. But don't feel bad if you if you lost yesterday. And even if you lose this week, it's not that big of a deal. You can bounce back. Look at ACOGers from Subseason 2. They were 0-5. And they almost came back to make the playoffs because the way this works is if you win your matches, you get 3 total points. So there's a possibility of always a comeback. So again, if you want to see the whole schedule, just go into my Twitch chat at any time. Well, I guess if you're watching this Monday, you have to wait till I go live tonight, and then you can do it at any time. Do !nub schedule, and you're going to be able to see the Twitter link that I'll have there while I'll tweet out the full entire schedule, so you can see it at any moment. And then being a Monday Morning Barrow episode and that not taking up too much time, I'm going to go over the YouTube schedule this week. What we're doing is 2 days ago, when my internet went out Saturday, I was super fucking pissed, but also at the same time super bored. I had nothing to do. My whole internet was out from midnight to 6 a.m. and right now I go to bed at like 5 a.m. I'm back on my old fucking schedule almost. So I filmed WTS 137. That is right. We have a brand new episode of WTS coming out this Friday. If you do like WTS, come by, check it out on this YouTube channel. Hopefully you enjoy it. It's a mega edition. It's about 15, 17 minutes long. Only thing I have not recorded yet is WTSV because I'm going to be doing that tomorrow because I told some people I'll wait till Tuesday for their clips. But we have 3 clips. We have some funny banter I hope you find because like I do, I just ad-lib everything. I find myself funny. Maybe you don't. Hey, I might not be your cup of tea. We'll see. So that is premiering this Friday, WTS 137. I can't believe it's 137 episodes. And either Tuesday or Thursday, because this is our Monday video. We do 4 videos a week. Tuesday or Thursday, one of those days is just going to be a regular Siege video. I'm not sure which day, but the other video is the one I'm really going to try to make today, later on, once I wake up. I'm going to call it Nub Center or Nub League Center, something like that. A parody of Sports Center. Essentially, it's going to be an 8 to 10 minute video, kind of like WTS, but I'm going to be a sports anchor going over the key moments of the games that happened on week 1 for Nub League. I'm going to go ahead and give you my top 3 plays of the week. I'm going to give you my fail of the week. I'm going to give you my MVP of the week. I'm going to give you the schedule for next week, telling you as far as maybe who's favored, who's whatnot. I'll probably do that later on. I'm not sure if I'll do power rankings yet. I want to, but I think I'll wait a few more weeks to do power rankings. So that's something to check out as well if that's something you might be interested in, to see if maybe if you played in the tournament, maybe you made one of the top plays of the week, or if you played in our fantasy dual champion for Nub League, maybe you're in the top 3, top 4. I'll probably give the top 3 people that are in fantasy the shout out, letting me know, okay, number 1, number 2, number 3 kind of deal. So I'm going to be doing that as well. So again, today is Monday Morning Barrow you're watching right now. Tuesday or Thursday, I'm not sure because it depends on when I do Nub Center. I think I'm going to try to do it today, so maybe Tuesday will be out. If not, it will be out Thursday, and the other day will be a Rainbow Six Siege video. And then Friday, WTS 137 premieres 6 months in the making. Not really 6 months in the making, but 6 months later because of the hiatus I took. So this is only my 3rd WTS episode, and I want to say almost fucking a year. Just because of the fact I went back to work and everything. I used to have a WTS episode every single Friday, but I can't do that any longer. But now that I'm off of work due to the pandemic, I can bring it back for the meantime. Then there was one question. This is the only real question someone asked me. Do you ever play any games offline? And right now, I think I'm going to dive into a game offline. Because if you are unaware, my place of business, even though I still go in for a few hours every other morning, so maybe 10 hours a week, not too much. I'm going to dive into an RPG game. And I've been going back and forth on which one I want to play, but I'm going to be doing this offline because, like I said, I don't find myself entertaining when I don't want to worry about being entertaining when I'm playing an RPG. That's why I don't try to stream single player games. I feel like I'm more boring because I want to focus on the game more than focus on the chat. Nothing against you guys, but obviously I want to go ahead and dive myself into that world and forget about the outside world, essentially. So it's my escape. I was thinking about playing Greedfall, which is an RPG made by a developer that made like Technomancer and a couple lower end RPGs, not well known ones, but it looks like a Dragon Age, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic vibe. My little brother just beat it. He said it was awesome. My big brother's playing it right now. He loves it. But I think I'm going to hold off on Greedfall for a little bit, and I'm going to dive into Witcher 3. Because Witcher 3 is a game my little brother hasn't played, and my big brother hasn't played. I've never played any of the Witchers. I've only heard great things about The Witcher. I watched The Witcher in the Netflix series. Be honest, I was a little disappointed into it. I didn't understand it. And but the video game itself, Mr. Mike told me I don't need to worry about playing 1 or 2 to understand the story as much in 3. Hopefully that does ring true. And I heard that Witcher 3, I won Game of the Year back in 2015, 16, whenever it came out. And CD Projekt Red has Cyberpunk coming out. They're known for making fantastic video games. And so I want to play Witcher 3. So I think that's the game I'm going to be playing offline coming up here pretty soon. Maybe I might play it one day on Strum if, let's say, the servers are bad for Siege, or I'm not feel like playing Siege or Gears, something like that, and I just want to relax and play an RPG on one of my Strum nights and go ahead and do that. But we'll find out. We'll see. So we went over Week 2 of Nub League. Again, if you want to see the full schedule, go into my Twitch chat after Monday Strum tonight. If you're watching this Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're more than welcome to do it now. Do !Nub schedule. It's going to show you the full schedule of season 2, the full season. So you can see you're playing week 3 through 9. I'm saying a lot. I apologize. I just did it fucking again. We got WTS 137 coming out this Friday. We got Nub Center coming out either Tuesday or Thursday with a Rainbow Six video on the other night. And lastly, Witcher 3 is a game I want to dive into. We're going to see if it's good. We're going to see if it's a good time. Hopefully it is. Well, I'm going to see if it's a good time because I'm probably not going to strum it. That's everything I wanted to go over. Thank you guys so much for making Nub League Week 1 a huge fucking success. Everything didn't go completely smooth. We had some connectivity issues, but I've had my own share of internet problems lately, so I completely understand on that end. We had all teams show up, which I was super impressed with. I'll be honest, I thought at least 1 or 2 teams wouldn't show up. That way, that's the reason I didn't release the full schedule. And to let you know, the schedule obviously subject to change. Things could happen in my life where I might not be able to make a certain day if something is to occur. Beyond that, if let's say we have a team not show up 1 week now that we're past the first week, that's okay. You get a warning. If it's 2 weeks, most likely you're going to go ahead and get eliminated from the bracket itself. And we might get one of my backup teams to come in and say, hey, listen, you only have 4 weeks to make up these points, but you can get a leg up on the next Nub League if you would like to. So do your best, try not to miss these. I know there's Go 4s and stuff like that, so you're more than welcome to play that. If you don't want to participate that week, just let me know. If it happens too much, then I probably need to just rotate you out and find someone who can commit themselves more to it, just to make it fair for everyone, because you don't want, obviously, someone to win by a forfeit, and then the next team that needs that playoff spot has to play that particular week instead of having, you get what I'm saying. Anyways, have a fucking great rest of your goddamn evening. Thank you so much for checking me out. Thank you so much for looking at me. Thank you so much for undressing me with your eyes. I'm out.